To corrupted people now. Me really want me boss on your seat up. Me nah sell me soul for no vehicle. Me nah mix up in a evil.
Yes, people. This is a tune. Natty Paul is killing this vibe.
Me nah change me color for spotlight. No care if me black like dark.
That's right, you guessed it. It's called Corrupted People, and of course there is lots of corrupted people in the world, but this is a tune, and sending lots of love, lots of blessings to Natty Paul. And of course we've got him live and direct right now on the big bad station arabakradio.com, so make sure you keep it locked in, show some love for another great artist. So of course, Natty Paul, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, the people can hear you, they're listening to you. Tell them, who is Natty Paul?
Yeah, blessed love to everyone that is listening. Natty Paul is an artist from Turbulence's camp, Ayachad family. Yeah. And presently I'm doing some work with law music there in West Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you know what, Natty Paul? Tell us, about your journey, how it all began, and of course, why that name, Natty Paul?
Well, my journey started when I was around 15 years old. I started DJing on the sound Kilimanjaro sound.
Wow.
And at that time I was a little boy who never used to comb my hair,
Yeah.
So I got my name from that picky head.
Wow.
Yeah, blessed. Yeah, man.
Wow. So you know what? Why music? Why did that calling come to you?
Well, music is an inborn thing, because I'm not into music. Music is in me, right?
Yeah.
I'm from a generation of musicians like my cousin Reggie Stepper, Josie Stepper, those artists from in the 80s. They are my family,
Yeah.
So I started doing music from a tender age,
Wow, for real. And when it comes to music, who are your influences? Who kind of inspires you?
Well, my inspiration came from in the 70s, Rankin Trevor, Hugh Brown, Dennis Brown. Those are the people who really inspired me,
Yeah, wow. And what was it about them that inspired you? What did you like about them?
The way they structure their song and the conscious message that they sent,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that is why it inspired me.
Wow. And what have you been doing during these times? We've had COVID, Black Lives Matter and so on and so on. And I wanted to know, what have you been doing? What has been your kind of thought process throughout these times?
Well, I've always been doing music, right?
Yeah.
I've always been doing music. Yeah, I focus straight on music. Yeah, definitely. And presently I'm working on an album right now.
Okay.
Should be out anytime soon.
Wow, I'm looking forward to that.
And I'm doing some great job with law music. Yeah, Vic Law production in West Africa, Sierra Leone and Ghana and those places. They are endorsing my music a whole lot.
Definitely. And speaking of your music, we just played a song called Corrupted People. And I've been getting fire, lots of love for that song. And I wanted to know about that song. How did it come about? How did you get that inspiration? Tell us something about it.
Well, this song came about because of some radio disc jockey here in Jamaica.
Okay.
If you're not singing the songs that degrading women and killing people and all those songs, it's like they are not paying you any attention. You're not paying my music any attention. So as a result of that, I came up with this song. You understand?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, because the music here in Jamaica, some of them, not all, the dancehall segments of the music, mostly instigating violence and sex, So as a result of that, I did that song.
Wow. Natty Paul, you're not the first artist to say that to me. Why is that? What's happening?
Because guess what? Here in Jamaica, if you're not doing dancehall songs, most of the younger generation don't look up to you,
Wow.
The reggae songs that I do dancehall, but I do clean dancehall songs.
Yeah.
You understand?
Definitely.
And I do mostly reggae. You know, because I like the positiveness of the music.
Yeah.
So I choose to do these kind of songs.
Yes. And you know what? I'm happy that you do that because we need more artists with more conscious vibes, more positivity. We've got too much negativity already, so blessings for you to carry on and keep doing that.
Yes, thank you very much.
And you know,
I'll
another
always be doing it.
definitely, and another great tune that you've done is a song called Signs. I know you've did a collab on that particular piece. Tell us something about that song.
Yeah. That song came about because of the violence here in Jamaica and because of COVID, you know.
Okay.
So I came up with this song and introduced a friend of mine to sing on the song also.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know, tell us about this friend. How did that kind of relationship begin and happen?
Yeah, I was in the studio doing this song, and I went to the studio the day before and hear this guy singing, and I said, "This guy sounds real good." And meanwhile, I was voicing that song. He came in the studio, and I asked him if he would like to do a part in the song.
Yeah.
And he said it's okay. He would. So he just came with his piece, and we just did the song.
Wow. Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
It seems like it's kind of like not randomly, but it's kind of like it was meant to happen then. That particular piece. You seen him connected. It was meant to happen. Definitely. And you know, another great tune you've done as well is One Step. You know, tell us about that song.
One Step is for law music. That is promoting in stuff in West Africa, law music. Yeah,
Okay.
he sent me the rhythm.
Yeah.
And I did this song, you know, and I did this song because of the speed that some people think they can take the music at. I said just one step. I'm just gonna take time until it reach, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna haste anything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take time because when you haste music, sometimes you come up with the wrong song.
Yeah.
You understand?
Definitely.
So I just say one step at a time, you know, I'm gonna reach where I'm going. You understand?
Man. I like that. I like that kind of, you know, when it comes, it will happen. I like that vibe for real.
Yeah, definitely. And I must say big respect to Law Music and Vic Law, you know?
Definitely. Big up Law Music.
Wonderful people, yeah.
Yeah. And you know, how did you connect and how did the relationship begin with yourself and the Turbulence band? How did that happen?
Well, I also promote stage shows, and I started keeping stage show from in the 80s. And somebody told me about Turbulence when he was 17 years old.
Wow.
So I went to his home and I took him out of his home and put him on the show. No one didn't know him like that at that time, because he was only 17 years old.
Yeah.
And from that day until this time, we are together. Presently, I am at a place called Portland. We did a show last night. Turbulence is here. Also, he did a video yesterday.
Yeah.
So we are here in Portland. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, big shout out to Turbulence. I interviewed him as well. Definitely. You've got kind of a similar mannerism with each other. I like the vibes and the energy that you're bringing, both of you.
Blessed love. Give thanks.
So, you know, we were speaking about music, and I wanted to know, are you happy with the direction of music, in particular reggae? Are you happy with it?
I'm very happy with reggae because reggae will always be the backbone of the music.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with it knowing that reggae still exists.
Yeah.
But I'm unhappy that most of these young guys that coming up now, they are not taking on to reggae the way they should.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's like most of the whole of folks are looking forward to doing reggae, and like Chronics and those bands, you know, these kind of people.
Yeah.
You know, but I would be more happy if most of these youths that are coming up now would take on to reggae more.
Yeah, for real, definitely. I hope so too. And you know, there's been several talks about responsibility, and I think that's what we've kind of been touching on throughout the interview. Responsibility of artists, you know, and I wanted to know your kind of thoughts and feelings about it.
Say again.
In regards to responsibility for artists within the music, what's your thoughts about it?
most of these artists, when you say responsibility, like what if they are responsible for the music, or what you mean?
So, lots we can hear all different types of music. So, for example, if somebody's, cursing or doing a negative tune, for example, the question is the artist responsible for the actions of those who are listening to the tune?
Not really, Not
Okay.
really, because everyone know good and bad.
Yeah.
So everyone knows good and bad. So if a person hear a song that is not really a good song, they don't have to take on to what the song says,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. For real. And I wanted to know kind of who at the moment are you listening to? Who are you locking on to?
Turbulence, of course, and
Yeah.
I always listen to some of the artists that even passed and gone already, like Dennis Brown and Gregory Isaacs and
Yeah.
John Holt, these kind of artists, Yeah, definitely.
Wow. And to be fair to you, I don't think those artists, even though they've passed in the physical form, I don't think they'll ever go out of the music because they're true to their words.
Yeah, can never go out of the music. We will always hear these songs.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah.
what can we look forward to from Natty Paul? Because like I said, you're a very conscious artist. You're bringing lots of flavor, lots of vibes. What can we expect next from you?
Always expect great songs from Natty Paul, because I will be always doing good songs,
Yeah.
And the album that I'm doing,
Yeah.
they can look forward for this album.
Okay. Do we?
And more performance and tours and all of that.
Wow, looking forward to that for real. And what can we expect from the album? I know you said conscious and good music, but will there be any kind of collabs? But any possible date? The listeners want to know.
Yeah, I have a collab on it with Turbulence.
Okay.
And my son, I have a son by the name of Prince Advance, who is a great artist also.
Wow.
I want you to talk to him one of these days.
Yes.
So I have collab with these people.
Okay, that's nice. And I've got a question from a listener. One of the listeners is asking, what would the name of the album be?
The name of the album is Guidance.
Nice. I like that.
Guidance.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. And so, Natty Paul, there's quite a few young artists locked in. And I want to know, what advice would you give them? They're up and coming and they want to get into the music business, music. What advice would you give them?
Well, I would advise them to do good songs. Good songs last forever. Be persistent.
Yeah.
Be prolific, and everything will be okay.
For real. I like that as well. And so how can people connect with you, Natty Paul, if they wanted to either book you or just get in touch in regards to your music? How can that happen?
Okay, they can see me on Facebook, Natty Paul, and Facebook, New Type, presented the page I'm doing. New Type, because my AKA is Natty Paul, AKA New Type, a old boy. New Type, a old boy. So you could see me on Facebook, New Type, on Instagram, New Type, see it, on Facebook, Natty Paul.
Nice.
And YouTube should say.
Nice. And of course, before we say goodbye for now, and it's been a pleasure, to speak with you to kind of find more about Natty Paul. Would you be up for singing a little something for the listeners out there?
Blessed.
Yeah, man.
Me nah mix up in a evil. Now bow down to corrupted people, no. Me really want me boss and you see it too. Me nah sell me soul for no vehicle. Me no like how the system design. Cause if you never strong mood I give up or resign. Then now boss your song if you're not boots crime. Promote me a slacklist the program they use them mind. Friend not kill friend. Blessed love. Blessed love.
Wow, you know what? That is a tune. You know what? I think I'm going to keep on pushing that tune because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that one, Natty Paul, for real.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. And it's from Shidan label, you know?
For real. Wow. Big respect to them.
Yeah.
You know, Natty Paul, any final thoughts you want to say to the listeners out there before we go?
Well, I would like to tell the listeners to look out for Natty Paul, the new type old boy, and I'm looking forward to doing some tour on the behalf of Vikla Music, you know. So I went to Europe 2013, Turbulence and I,
Yeah.
but I'm looking forward to coming to Africa soon.
Wow. I'm looking forward
Yeah.
for you. I'm looking forward for that as well.
I can't wait to meet my people there in Africa.
Yes.
I can't wait, man.
Definitely.
And I must say one love to our Walk Radio and you, DJ Kat. I respect and what you're doing for upcoming artists and artists that is in the business already. I wish you a whole lot of prosperity.
Wow, give thanks. And you know what? It's a blessing to speak with yourself. And of course, you know, when your son is ready, he's more than welcome to come on my show. Just keep blazing the positivity because that's what we need for real.
Give thanks, and I'll be doing that continuously.
Blessings. And you know what? Have a good rest of the day, for real.
Same today, and I said bless up to everyone in Africa. Our Walk Radio, one love.
One love. Bless up. Bless.
No love, new type.
Yeah.
One love.
One love. One love. Yes, people, that's Natty Paul. What an artist. What a blessing for real. Okay, go and check him out. Go and see what it's all about, what he's been doing. Definite pure love each and every time. Right now, we're going to be playing one or two of his tunes, okay? We're playing Signs, One Step. You all loved the great tune called Corrupted People. So right now, we're taking you to the other two tunes that we were talking about. Go and check it out. And of course, look out for his up-and-coming album. This one is One Step.
Only say I now wearing a robe. The faith is higher than the mountain. Yeah, man, I'm not a part of the new type old boy. Vikla Music. We're on. You know. Just one step at a time. I'm gonna reach where I am going. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and shine. My dream, I won't let them ruin. No. Bad-minded people can't have me spellbound, working their tricks to try and keep me down. It stays on my hip cause I won't be no clown. In their own corruption, yes, they go down. Can't stop the fight. Try the music. Too much trouble in the world. Too much trouble in the world. And not to Paul and it's a Vega. I see the signs of the times, the things that are happening today.
I see the signs of the time, mankind is